La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah.
Muhammadun Rasulullah, Muhammadun Rasulullah.
That we should try to sleep after Isha as early as possible. We should try to sleep after Isha as early as possible because it is Sunnah. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he hated to sleep before Isha and hated to talk after Isha. He hated to sleep before Isha, wal haditha ba'daha. And after Isha, he hated to talk. So after Isha, it is sunnah to sleep as early as possible. If there is some reason, okay, you can wake. You can wake up, you can do your job. But if you have done your jobs, then after Isha, try to sleep early. This is sunnah. You will get the reward. And second, the person who will sleep early, he will be able to get up in Tahajjud easily. Now, what mistake we do? After Isha, we look so fresh as if it is our day. And we start calling him and calling this and calling that. And throughout the night, we are doing this. And when it is time of Tahajjud, we feel sleepy and we sleep. We miss our prayer of Tahajjud. Sometimes we miss our Fajr prayer. That is the makar of shaitan. We should not do this. Try to sleep early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. Tahajjud Salat is important for those people who want to become the friend of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because it is a routine that when you love someone, you want to sit with him, talk to him, spend time with him. So those people who love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so they should get up when people are sleeping in privacy. And then they should make namaz, they should recite the Quran, they should make dua. It is as if they are spending their time with their beloved Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's very important. There has been nobody in this world who has not offered the tahajjud regularly. Norm is this. This is normal. A norm. That anyone who will get the maqam of wilayat, he will be the person who will be offering his tahajjud prayer regularly. So if we want to become a wali of Allah, friend of Allah, we have to make tahajjud regularly. Subhanallah. It's not important that we wake up throughout the night. No. We are not the person of that level. We should just wake up half an hour before tahajjud, before the time of sahri, and then make our 4 rakat nafal or 8 rakat, and that's it. So half an hour time before azan is sufficient. One example. If you open a bank account and you put $1,000 in the account, so you have an account in the bank. So if the bank owner, he wants to know who are the bank account holder, so they will make the list. So they will say he is billionaire, he is millionaire, he is this, he is this, but at the same time, they will also write that your account is also there. Also, no doubt there is only $1,000, but still your name will be in the list of those people who are account holders. Similarly, if we will get up half an hour before Azan, Fajr Azan, and we will make few rakat nafal, we will become account holder of Tahajjud. And on the day of judgment, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask the angels, who offered the Tahajjud prayer? So when those awliya's name will be presented to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who woke up throughout the night, our name will also be presented because we have made 4 rakat in that night. تتجافى جنوبهم عن المضاجع يدعون ربهم خوفا وطمعا ومما رزقناهم ينفقون فلا تعلم نفس ما أخفي لهم من قرة أعين جزاء بما كانوا. So awliya, they wake up throughout the night to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But we are weak. And we have to work throughout the day in office, in our business, in the factory, in the other places. So for us, half an hour or 45 minutes are sufficient. If someone takes long time to make wuzu, so he should get up 45 minutes. And if he can make wuzu in short time, half an hour is sufficient. So it depends on the person to person, whatever is the habit. So get up 45 minutes, half an hour, and then make tahajjud prayer, and then make dua. That is the time at which du'as are accepted. So every night, the angels, they make a list of those who love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the night, who make tahajjud. So try to include your name in the list of lovers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every single day, your name should be in the list of lovers of Allah, in the list of lovers of Allah. Subhanallah. It is a big bounty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that a person, he can make tahajjud every night. And then there is a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that at the time of tahajjud, an angel, he makes announcement, Hal min sa'ilin fa'utiyala. Is there any person to beg? I am going to give him whatever he begs for. So du'as are accepted at that time. So we should try to wake up at this time and make dua so that our inner self should be cleaned and we should become the friend of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our Hazrat Murshid Alam Rahmatullah Alayhi, he used to say that in the villages, so the villagers who have to work in the agriculture field, so they wake up early in the morning and they go to their field, and before sunrise they complete their job, because in our areas after sunrise there is hot, it is hot, and in the noon 48, 49 degrees centigrade. Oh, so no one can work in the noon. So what the people do, they wake up after half of the night and they go to their fields and they start plowing or giving water to their field and working. So their wives, they bring their breakfast to the place, to the field, and give it to them. And in the early morning, they are hungry and thirsty because they have worked a lot of time. So our Hazrat Murshid Alam Rahmatullah Alayhi, he used to say that those villager women who get up at tahajjud time and they cook food for their husbands and bring it to them for eating, they even get the share of noor of the time of tahajjud. So if these women get the share from noor of tahajjud, so the person who woke up for tahajjud and he is offering prayer, how much noor he will get from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.